WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins,
the visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
Officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream, Seth freaking Rollins.
Las Vegas serenading Seth freaking Rollins.
You guys remember what happened 10 years ago up in California, the Bay Area? Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank and the heist of the century at WrestleMania.
An iconic call for an iconic performance. Seth needs another one of those iconic moments this evening against two of the best this industry has ever seen.
A 14th appearance at WrestleMania, the third time he's been in the main event.
Come to WrestleMania for the wrestling, but stay for the karaoke. We've got a bit of everything tonight here in Vegas.
The OTC has arrived in Sin City.
From Pensacola, Florida, 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
For a record 10th time, Roman Reigns will main event WrestleMania.
A titan of this industry, marching to the ring with his signature celestial swagger, the epitome of ice-cold, effortless cool.
Roman Reigns with a record of 9-3 at WrestleMania. Guys, there are only a handful of men in history with more wins than Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. 3 of those men are The Undertaker, John Cena, and the Game Triple H.
Pressure? What pressure? It's only the main event of WrestleMania. But this is a road Roman Reigns has taken many times before.
This man has a locker at the main event of WrestleMania. This is where Roman Reigns lives.
A lot of questions this week about who would carry the Ulafala to the ring. Paul Heyman would normally do that. Tonight, Roman Reigns come to the ring with the Ulafala on his neck himself. And for the first time in many, many years, Roman Reigns heads into battle alone.
The Ulafala symbolizes the head of the family. And when you talk about Roman Reigns' family, you're talking about one of the most successful and powerful families in the history of wrestling. Tens of thousands of ones to the sky here in Las Vegas.
The Anoa'i family dominance continuing here at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns in a triple threat match for pride and glory. Gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
Accompanied to the ring by WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins look thoroughly disgusted over the fact that Paul Heyman walked down to the ring with the Second City Saint. It is CM Punk's first WrestleMania match in 12 years. Remember, he missed last year's WrestleMania with a torn triceps, and this year he goes into triple threat action with Reigns and Rollins, two men that he cannot stand. Triple threat rules. The first man to gain pinfall or submission will win this match. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. He's won championships, he's made friends, he's made enemies. Tonight is CM Punk's night. Tonight is CM Punk's main event.
The pressure has always been CM Punk's playground. The fire has always been burning, and his only addiction is wrestling.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE, that this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
Gets lifted into position. Scoop slam! CM Punk would burst onto the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman when he was only a teenager. Wanted to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the Wise Man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight.
And driven down in a belly-to-back.
Look at him catch him off guard.
He's able to cut off the pin count here. Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
He's looking to dish out some serious pain with that kendo stick.
Impressive reversal on Rollins. Oh, that was a stiff shot with a kendo stick. Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns. Rollins now twisting his opponent, forearm to the neck.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of class for you to take out.
When he spoke to Rollins earlier, he said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
Can he do it? Powers through after two.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer? Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
And now he's back into the ring.
Oh, a merciless strike. CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since working out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, "I will be with you when it happens," and it has.
Well, no matter the outcome, CM Punk will forever be a WrestleMania main eventer.
Here we go. Inverted DDT. Spiked. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring. Shoulders down. Countered into a cover. No, he kicks out. Hold it. Oh, reverses it. Shoulders down.
Look out! Stop!
Seth could end it there.
And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all.
Look out! Oh, suicide dive!
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Exploder suplex.
Roman just adding salt to the wound right now. Just ruthlessly mocking his opponent.
Seth interested in what's under the ring at the moment.
Opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting too fancy here.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Returning back to the ring. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is...
Blast off! Wow! Cross body! And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is a tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superior.
Reigns!
That spells doom for Rollins.
He gets the shoulder before three.
Rollins staying in this thing. Some could even say he's far too stubborn to have things end like that.
It's not often we see the tribal chief held up at the 1 yard line. You have to think Roman will want to dial up that maneuver one more time. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best. He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
Kicks out. He still has life.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to kick out there.
Big knee to the midsection. beautiful over neck breaker. Picture.
Risking it all here.
Dive. Whatever it takes to win.
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
And this one's taken to the outside.
Roman telegraphing that one.
Carrying in a jeopardizing position here.
Lights out, face first.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal. Oh, he saw it coming. Time to go for... Uh-oh. Big counter from Reigns. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Oh. Boom! Face first.
And hold on, look at this. Yeah, it looks like that cut him open.
Catches the leg.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk, Anaconda vice grip.
Battling against the hold. Trying to get free from it.
This isn't about him winning or losing. It's about survival.
And the anguish on his face continues. Tapping out isn't going to save him here. Get this back into the ring now.
Oh, he knows the power he wields right now, holding that chair.
And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The visionary Seth.
Shoulders down. CM Punk might have him. Punk has beaten the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner,
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.